Alright, so this is a message that's been bouncing around in my head for a while now, and it's really three messages kind of smashed together into one, and they are dream big. Start small, act now. Hey there, and welcome to the channel. I'm an award-winning journalist and the author of 2 books about the business of wine. Let's start with the first part of this message, which is to dream big. I know that sounds simple and obvious. Of course, we should all be thinking big, but aren't we also guilty of limiting ourselves? I mean, do you ever find yourself automatically dismissing your own ideas out of hand without even giving them much thought or consideration? For example, do you want to make a change in your life? Like maybe you want to get healthier or happier or more successful or more fulfilled? But then when you think about what it would actually take to make that happen, you get scared and intimidated because it seems like it will require such a monumental effort that you end up not doing anything at all. So then you just go back to how things were before. And I have done this many times over the years. It's easy to get stuck in a rut, but I promise you, this isn't where you need to stay. You do and need to accept that things will never change and that you will never achieve your goals. That idea that if you set your sights too high, you'll be disappointed. So you might as well aim low so that you won't be disappointed. This is not true. Your dreams are there to inspire you, to motivate you. Don't shoot them down. Don't limit yourself. Instead, let us allow ourselves to fantasize and to imagine what it would be like if we did dare to dream big. So here's an exercise for you. Close your eyes and picture your perfect day in the future. Maybe you live in your dream home. Maybe you have the perfect body. Maybe you are surrounded by friends and family who love you. Maybe you're doing work that you love and you're being paid extremely well for it. Just take a moment to visualize every detail. What do you see? What do you hear? What can you feel? Write down everything that you remember. And if you struggle to do this exercise, if you can't imagine your perfect day or maybe you don't think you deserve it, then I want you to steal mine. I wake up in a beautiful house by the ocean. The sun is streaming through the windows. My partner is beside me, sleeping peacefully. We have delicious food in the fridge from our trip to the farmer's market the day before. We sipped coffee as we watched the sunrise. Our kids are healthy and happy. We are debt-free, and we have time and freedom to do whatever we want. That's my vision. And I invite you to take parts of it or all of it and make it yours. Because once you have a vision, once you have something to aim for, you can start planning your route to get there. It might seem daunting at first, but as the saying goes, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And now let's move on to the second part of this message, which is to start small. Now that you've taken the time to dream big, to set your goals, to see the vision, it's time to make a plan. And this is where most people drop the ball. They have the best of intentions, but they just don't know where to start. They feel paralyzed by all the things that they need to do, and they don't know where to begin, so they just don't do anything at all. Or perhaps they bite off more than they can chew. They try to do too much at once, and they burn out before they even get started. So here's a better way. Start small. Break down your big goals into smaller bite-sized chunks. So instead of focusing on the entire journey of 1,000 miles, focus on putting one foot in front of the other. Focus on the next step in front of you. Now, how exactly do you break down these larger goals into smaller, actionable steps? Well, this is where your planner, or your bullet journal, or your calendar, or your to-do list app comes in handy. There are lots of different ways that you can approach this, so pick the method that works for you. But the point is that you need to write things down. And the good news is that you don't need to wait until your vision board is all planned out, and you don't need to wait until you have every last detail figured out. You can just start writing down the next thing that you need to do today. Do it now. And finally, the third part of this message, which is act now. Too often we find ourselves procrastinating, keep putting things off and telling ourselves that we'll do it later, but later never comes, or it comes when it's too late. You might be wondering, why do we do this? Why do we put things off when we know that we shouldn't? Well, it's because starting is scary. It means taking action, and that could mean facing failure. It could mean putting yourself out there and being vulnerable. It could mean stepping outside of your comfort zone, and that takes courage. But here's the thing. We all procrastinate. It's human nature. Even I do it. I'm not perfect. But we can't let that stop us. We can't let fear hold us back. Not taking action is not an option. When we decide to pursue our dreams, we need to embrace the uncertainty, the risk, the possibility of failure. We need to be brave. And I know that's easier said than done, but you've got to start somewhere. You just have to jump and figure out how to build the wings on the way down. I know it's terrifying, but here's the thing. You're not alone. There are millions of other people out there who are struggling with the same things that you're struggling with. There are millions of other people who want to achieve their dreams, but are afraid to take the first step. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to be afraid. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to fail. In fact, it's better that you fail than that you don't try at all. Failure is just another excuse to learn and grow and improve, so don't let it hold you back. I have learned that momentum is the key. Once you start moving, once you start taking action, no matter how small, you will gain momentum, and that will carry you forward. So I want you to do something right now. Go to your planner or your bullet journal or your calendar or your to-do list app. Write down the next step. It might be something small like, I will research 3 potential new income streams, or I will read 1 chapter of that book that's been sitting on your shelf for months, or I will call that friend that you haven't spoken to in years, or I will take the first step towards organizing that long-awaited project. Just write down the next step, and when you do that, celebrate. Give yourself a pat on the back. Be proud of yourself because you have taken action. You are 1 step closer to achieving your dreams. Now, if you still need some more convincing, if you still need some more inspiration, then you are going to love this video right up here, where I talk about 7 simple ways to boost your happiness today. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.